Hello people and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep Roy Chaudhary, and I'm just a normal guy who talks about stuff that seems interesting and important to me. Today I'm going to talk about aliens yet again, and uh, for valid reasons, I think. In my previous video I was talking about the fact that at least I was thinking about the fact that why would even if the governments and intelligence agencies and political establishments in various countries are trying to hide the fact that we humans have already had contact with alien civilizations, advanced alien civilizations in this universe, if we are actually have had contact with advanced alien civilizations in this universe, so why would they even think of hiding this fact? One of the reasons I had in my mind for this was basically maybe we humans have not really, as a civilization, have not reached a level of maturity that we would be able to handle this kind of information, or maybe I'm just or maybe there is some kind of insidious agenda, or maybe I'm just maybe these are all just conspiracy theories. Maybe governments around the world are not hiding anything from us. Maybe they are also just as clueless as we are as to why these UFO encounters or people around the world have these out of the world paranormal or encounters with strange things, encounters with UFOs supposedly. Why are people having these kinds of encounters? Are some of these cases, of course, are just hallucinations, that people are just hallucinating and just seeing things that are not there. So there is that analogy over there. So that is also a big reason as to why people would claim that they have actually seen aliens, because hallucinations are quite a real thing, and for people that are hallucinating and that are seeing something in front of them that is actually not there, their experiences are of course real for them. But is every case of a UFO encounter or a supposed UFO encounter just a hallucination experience? Are people just always lying or hallucinating on things? Is that always the case? I mean, the US military, in my previous video I was talking about the fact that the US military has released, or actually has officially confirmed, the footage of 2 US fighter jet pilots observing the circular disc shaped objects that are hovering off the coast of California, and are just hovering at some height over the ocean. And basically these fighter jet pilots observed these disc shaped objects that are hovering over the ocean hovering over the ocean in a way that any man-made aircraft cannot do. So and these fighter jet pilots do say that it certainly did not seem man-made. So what is it? Is it some kind of advanced technology that that countries around the world are hiding from each other, or is it really some kind of out of the world phenomenon and some alien civilizations are behind this, and they are just scanning our marine biology? And by the way, speaking of encounters with aliens, what if we actually encounter aliens? What do you think would happen if we human beings actually encounter aliens within the next 40 or 50 years? Some alien civilization comes at our comes to meet us at the White House, comes to meet us at not just the White House, but comes to meet us at the or comes to meet the political leaders of all the countries, or comes to meet each and every the leader of each and every country at the UN, at the United Nations headquarters. I think it's in the US. Again, I might be wrong about that. Yeah, I am not a very knowledgeable person. I think you can already see that. But the point that I'm trying to make is, what would happen if alien civilization in the next 40 or 50 years knocks at our doorstep and we are greeted by an alien with 4 hands or 6 hands maybe? I don't know what would happen. Either it would be great for us, the aliens are, either the aliens would be benevolent and virtuous, and they would be willing to, have a mutually beneficial relationship with human civilization, or things would turn out pretty worse for us. There is a possibility that they would try to enslave us, and they would try to harvest planet Earth for its natural resources. So, this whole talk of nuclear disarmament, I am saying that, maybe it's not that much of a wrong idea for countries around the world to have nuclear weapons. What if that is the only way that we humans can even think of defeating aliens? What if that is the only way that countries are left with? If we encounter a hostile alien race, if humanity encounters a hostile alien race, I don't know what is going to happen. Let's hope everything would turns out for the better for us. More on this in the next video. Please consider liking this video. Please consider sharing this video with the friends, acquaintances, and other people. And oh God, this hair is bothering me. And please consider subscribing to my please consider subscribing to my channel. That would help me a lot. And last but not the least, until the next video, stay safe, goodbye, and God bless you.